Welcome back everybody, it's DestinysJesus here. Today we're going to be covering a new video basically going over the most OP drop spots this season to get Champions Division easily and get your arena points up quickly if you want to do that as well. I'm going to be rating these from the most safe, where we're going to be going for some really passive drop spots where you're involving fishing and a couple new fish items and rotational strategy we'll be talking about in a second, to the most dangerous where we're going to be getting a guaranteed gold AK and an RPG every single game, as well as really nice W key potential in that area. Make sure to check out the full video for that OP drop spot at the end, and also leave a like if you enjoyed. First of all, I just want to talk about a couple changes this season that are going to make these drop spots crucial. First of all is the buff to fishing. If you didn't know, fishing got added with two new fish. There is the rift fish, which spawns a rift to go in your inventory and also allows you to pick up another item when you use that rift to go. It's super broken. This is going to be really viable in whatever kind of team modes we have, whether it's duos, trios, squads. They're going to be super broken, but for solos especially, they're so useful just to getting a really advanced rotation to mid-map early, or you can save it for later in the game and use it just to get out of a bad situation. Let's say you get hit to low HP. They're super viable for just escaping a bad situation. Also, it's added to these 0 point fishes on your screen here. These are so useful. They give you that crystal effect where you can double jump or just jump twice and you'll be able to bounce forward, and these allow you to go really fast, especially when you combine them with swimming. You can make an extremely viable rotation around the whole edge of the map, get so many fishing spots. So a couple of my rotations here are going to be based off these fishing items. Also, we're going to have some ones later in the video if you want to make sure that you're getting some more early game fights and playing a bit more aggressive as well. First things first, we're going to start with the most passive drop spot here, and it's basically this campsite hotel up on this hill. What you're going to be doing is rotating down south, and the really nice thing with this is you get two henchmen who spawn, kind of the AIs that spawn, and they can give you quests. What's really nice is you can go ahead and grab the bounty quest, and then grab like a brick farming quest or something as well, and this will allow you to get kind of a wall hack or just an advanced radar UAV on the people that are near you, so you know if they're going to be coming to fight you, or if you can just do your fishing out passively. So it's super nice because then you know where people are going to be, you know if you're safe to just do your route, or you need to fight somebody. After you've taken the quests from these henchmen, you can choose to complete them or not, or you can just go about your fishing. You're going to rotate down into this cove down here, grab all of these chests, grab a boat, grab a harpoon or a fishing rod, ideally a blue fishing rod because they're super broken for getting rift fish, and then you're going to rotate over here. As I said, hit all of these fishing spots. You get such a good chance at getting a rift fish. You can get slurp fish to pop extra shield. You can save your minis that you grab from the chests as well, which is super nice. Then you're going to rotate the whole way around the coast. You can either decide to come for the north side, depending on where zone pulls, or go down the south towards this camp cod area. But what I did in this game was rotate up to the north, grabbed a rift fish, and I also used the 0 point fish to rotate extremely quickly. You can see how broken this is as I'm swimming along, right? I'm able to travel so quickly and get so much distance and just avoid that storm. Obviously, you can play storm back towards if you want to get all these fishing spots and farm a whole lot of mats, but you should be leaving a really good mat and an extra rift fish just for your rotations mid-game to get out of a bad situation, which is super clutch as well. Next, we have another drop spot that relies on these characters that spawn around the map. So you'll be landing at this little farm here. Might seem like kind of a discreet spot, but the real advantage here is that you go ahead and grab a bounty from the character on the player that's nearest to you. These bounties always spawn on whoever's nearest to you. So you give a target for you to W key. You kind of get like a UAV from COD where you can just figure out exactly where the kid is, and then you can go ahead and grab either some extra loot towards the gas station, or you can go ahead and straight W key them if they're towards the compact car junkyard area. Oftentimes also this drop spot is you can rotate towards the bridge, get some extra chests, and then rotate into the Mandalorian area, try to pick off the player with the jetpack and the sniper, which is super fun to play with as well. Another nice thing is that you've got the whole desert here that you can go into sand mode and just crawl underneath. If you don't know, there's a new mechanic where you can just go underground and travel extreme distances really quickly, and you can't get shot. There's no real counter to it. You can just stay underground for a long period of time. Just super nice for your mid-game rotates and avoiding fights, or taking fights with an advantage. You can get a flank and then a beam. This next shot again relies on fishing and is super nice just because it's so passive. If you didn't know, Fortilla got completely removed this season, so we're going to be landing towards these Slurpy Barrels here. You'll be able to get all of your shield maxed out instantly on spawn, grab all of these guns in a very passive spot where you're not really being contested too often. Then you can rotate, go ahead and fish as you rotate around, get all these fishing spots, get a good chance for a rift fish or a 0 point fish to make your rotations quicker. There's also a couple boats available, and either you have the choice here to rotate up and get all of these fishing spots, or in this game I decided to W key into Slurpy. I saw a couple of people fighting, and I know I did better loot than them just because of how advantageous getting all of those barrels off spawn is and saving all of your extra shield. Also some very decent mats here for the brick and wood spawns that are around the map. Next, I have a drop spot tailor-made for you controller players who are watching. Whether you're console or you're playing controller on PC, you need to try out this drop spot. It's super broken. And the reason for it's tailor-made for you controller players is just because you get a guaranteed P90 from claiming this building. So you're going to land towards this Viking ship here with the building below it. You can pretty easy to win the spawn fight, just make sure you land up top, and then you get that height advantage, get a free kill. You can also loot the gas station for some extra shieldfish, or just some non-boxes there as well. And then you're going to rotate towards the back of the building where the Ragnarok character spawns. Interact with him, get that bounty, get that UAV on the nearest player to you who you know you're going to WQ next. Then take the duel versus Ragnarok. Really simple to win it, just AR on from long distance, and you get that guaranteed P90, completely broken in fights. Highest DPS in the game, so quick to kill somebody. Everybody else is trying to charge up a shotgun, and you can just insta-mow them down with a P90, completely broken shot swap. Make sure to try this out. Alright, I promise you guys this absolutely insane drop spot, and this is what it is. You basically land in towards the dam, just below the Hydro 16 area, and you're guaranteed a gold AK and a purple RPG, and the guy actually drops you some rockets as well. Really simple to do. The guy will instantly aggro you. It's not one of those type of situations where you have to duel him. He'll instantly aggro you, so it's very hard to contest. There's a couple of different strategies you can do. You just need to practice around with it. But pretty easy to take the fight. Just play right-hand peek. As you can see, I just right-hand peek the guy, run over, and I get this insane weapon combo that I can use to open a fight, and you can also just exploit straight into a box for an RPG. I've got some older videos covering that strategy as well, and this is so good for W King. Depending on your shield situation, you can either rotate down towards the gas station, and then through the Misty Lake, getting the other two dam buildings. Also, what you can do is just rotate in towards the Slurp Truck, over to your west, then W King to the Slurpy area, maybe in the Flush Factory area, and you get so many kills mid-game since you've got this absolutely busted loadout combo where you can just open a fight with a load of damage and then hop straight in their box, or just get an RPG nice timing shot, and most people are completely caught off by it. Nobody really expects an RPG coming into their box when they're doing a rant peak with a charge. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to try out all of the shot spots. A couple different ones you can do, a couple different passive ones, a couple more aggressive ones, and also that controller drop spot with a P90. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and also subscribe if you're new.